It's hot. Everything's gonna be sweating. How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my YouTube channel, you've never been on my channel before, my name is Averlyn Brown. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm not going to talk too much today. As you guys already read by the title, today I'm going to be doing another job experience video. If you guys have not seen my first job experience video that I did with Amazon, go ahead and click right up here and go watch the video, or click the link down in my description box and go ahead and go watch that video, you guys. Y'all, it is 1 o'clock in the morning and I need to take my ass to sleep. How did I get a job at UPS? You guys, basically I applied online at ups.com/careers. The location I was trying to work at was, I was trying to work at the airport because the airport is closer to me. That's the place that I applied to. So after I applied on that, I put my information in, I submitted everything. I had the option to pick what shift that I wanted. I think they had 3 options. They had like sunrise, night shift, and they had twilight. At the time I think I picked twilight, so I went ahead and I picked that shift. And after I did that, I submitted everything. They said that the shift was available, they had spots available, so they accepted it. And then they told me that I had to like set up like a an interview meeting and go out and meet up with them and stuff like that. So I did that. When I got to my interview, there was nobody there. Like, there was nobody there at all. It was just me and this one boy, and we was outside waiting. They had us outside waiting for at least an hour. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. I was outside waiting for a whole hour, me and all the other people that was there for the interview, because nobody was there. So after an hour goes by, this car pulls up and all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm sorry I'm late, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, why y'all gonna tell me to come at this time and y'all not even ready for this interview? I just want to get out of there at that point, because they had me waiting for a whole hour. But after that, he didn't let us come in. After we came in, he made us all like sign our name on like pieces of paper or whatnot. If I would have known that's how he was gonna be calling people in for the interviews, I would have had my name at the top of the list. But my dumb ass had my name all the way at the end of the list. Honestly, I was already mad that he had us waiting for a whole hour. Then on top of that, my name was at the end of the clipboard. Like, I had to wait till everybody else get their interviews before I got my interview. I was pissed off. So he puts this video on, we're watching it, and telling us about like what to expect at UPS, how it's like working in the warehouse. And I'm watching all this video and I'm just like, oh my god, can they hurry this up? Like, I'm ready to get out of here. So 30 minutes, almost an hour goes by. It's finally my time for my interview. Everybody goes in and out, everybody goes in and out. It was my time for my interview. I go in there, he asked me like, am I in school? And I'm like, no, even though I was, because I know they have a problem with people being in school. I'm not saying that they don't hire people that's in school, but like, they will hire people that they know is gonna stay longer, because I was only gonna be there for a couple months and I just really wanted a job. So I told him, I said, boy, no, I am not in school at the moment. And he said, do you plan on going back? I said no. He had all these documents and stuff that he had me sign, like a bunch of paperwork. Like, why is there so many paperwork at UPS? I don't know why, but there is a lot of paperwork. So bring your pen and be prepared, because it's a lot. Because the location that I was applying for UPS was at an airport, which is basically federal ground, they had to get our fingerprints in the system. They got my fingerprints, they got my driver's license ID, they got my social security, they got everything, y'all. They said because we're on federal ground, so they need all that information. I'm like, okay. I set up my direct deposit, how I want to receive my paychecks and stuff like that. I did everything. After that, he told me that I can go home and that he's gonna give me a call and let me know when I can start after my background check comes back and all that extra stuff. And a couple of days later, I get a call from him and he's telling me like, I want you to start on Monday, we got everything back, you're good. And he tells me that all I have to do is I have to get a work boot and I should bring a bunch of water bottles because it's gonna be very hot on my first day. So my first day comes, it's Monday finally. You know, I go to my first day. I didn't want to be late, so I was there early. I was wearing my work boots or whatnot. It's a safety thing for them. They always allow you to wear work boots, because I know Amazon, they do not care what shoes you wear as long as they're closed-toed shoes. But UPS specifically, they want you to wear work boots. If you're not wearing work boots, they will not allow you to work, you guys. So I suggest you invest money in buying a work boot if you do plan on working at UPS. My first week working at UPS, we was in a classroom. If you guys know what the classroom is, basically when you first started working at UPS, they would have you go through paperwork. And when I say paperwork, I don't just mean a couple pages. If it's lasting a whole week, y'all already know it's gonna be a lot of paperwork. There was so many paperwork, y'all. The lady was super nice though, and so it wasn't boring. I was paying attention because she was super chill and cool, y'all. Anyways, you're gonna be in the classroom for the first week. Don't be expecting to be working your first week at UPS, because you're not. The entire first week you're gonna be in the classroom. They're gonna be teaching you everything there is to know about UPS. You're gonna be signing forms, harassment forms, safety forms. You're gonna be signing forms like that, a bunch of forms. So that was my first week at UPS. Basically all I had to do was paperwork, and I learned stuff about UPS. Now we're gonna move on to my first day, my first official start day, like when I was actually in the warehouse working. So after your first week of being in the classroom, the next week is when you're actually gonna start actually working. And by the end of the first week, they're gonna tell you like where you're gonna be working. And they told me that I was gonna be working in small sort. Small sort didn't sound as bad because I was like, you know, it's small sort, which means that it's probably, you know, like smaller packages. It's not nothing big or heavy. And I go to my first day and I met all the supervisors and stuff. They told me like what I was gonna be doing. The lady trained me. What my job is, I scan the packages and the box is gonna light up, and I put that package right into that box. I know what you're thinking, like, oh my god, that is so easy. All you gotta do is just scan the package and put in the box once it lights up. No, 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 no. It is not easy. It's not easy, okay? It's not. Let me tell you why it's not easy. Let's get one thing straight. When you start working at UPS, you're not gonna be getting no 8-hour shifts. You're gonna be getting like 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours type of, not 2 hours, or I'm exaggerating, but like, you're gonna be getting little shifts. Like maybe the most you probably get is like 5 or 6 hours, but you're not gonna be getting no 8-hour shifts. And between those shifts, you don't get no breaks. Let me tell you this, if you're used to getting breaks at your old job, you're not getting no breaks, honey. You're not getting no breaks. So you're gonna be standing your entire shift on your feet. They don't let you to sit down. You can't sit down. The only time you probably get a break is if you tell them that you want to go use the bathroom, which is why I used to tell them, you want to go use the bathroom. When you go use the bathroom, then you can use that time for you. Your feet is gonna hurt a lot. Number 2, it's super hot. It's hot. Everything's gonna be sweating. Your butt crack's gonna be sweating, your armpits gonna be sweating, your back's gonna be sweating, your scalp gonna be sweating, everything is gonna be sweating. So if you're a girl and you like to do makeup and you like to, you know, look cute at work or whatnot, you like to get your nails done, you like to do all of that, if you're a girl, listen up, because like I just said, you're gonna be sweating. I suggest you just don't put that on, you know? Just don't put no makeup on, because you're gonna be sweating. What's the point of you putting on a full face of makeup? For what? For you to be sweating in it? You better wake up out of bed, do what you gotta do, throw on that wig if that's what you gotta do, and get the fuck out. UPS, they pay $14.50. Well, the UPS that I was at, they pay $14.50 an hour. Amazon paid $15. UPS paid $14.50. I know what you're thinking, like, why not add the 50 cents extra to make it $15? Why you gotta be so, why you gotta be like, add the 50 cents, add the 50 cents, make round it up, 15. No, UPS, they gotta be extra. They gotta pay you $14.50. They're not gonna give you that 50 cents to make it 15 like Amazon do. They sure ain't. And you're gonna be iffy all day and you ain't gonna get no breaks either. Hours, I already talked about hours, you guys. Like I said, the hours there, when you first start, you're not gonna be getting hours like that. So don't come in there thinking you're gonna be getting 8, 9 hours. You're not. You're not gonna be getting an hour. They always say like during peak season, that's when people start getting a lot of hours and money and stuff like that. So I feel like around that time, that's the only time you're gonna be getting a lot of hours, a lot of money. But normally you don't get that many hours. They don't have like a set schedule. Like When you first get hired, they'll tell you like, oh, your shift is like from 12 to 5. That's basically what they told me. My shift was from 12 to 5, which is only 5 hours a day, which I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I go there. I found out that that's not how it works. So how it works is whatever time they choose to start and whatever time they finish, that's when you leave. So don't say, oh, I'm gonna come in at 12 o'clock and I'm gonna leave at exactly 5 o'clock. That's not how it works. When you get, let's say your shift starts at, let's say they tell you to come in at 12:15. Your shift starts at 12. They say, oh no, today we're gonna be starting at 12:15. You're gonna come in at 12:15, and normally your shift is over at 5, right? That's what it says when you first got hired. Or your shift is over at 5 o'clock. They're not gonna let you leave if they got all these packages out here. Depending on the amount of packages that they have, but normally it's not a lot of packages. That's how the hours work. Don't be expecting to be getting a set schedule. So if you have another job, I suggest you talk to the manager and let them know like, oh, I gotta be out at a certain amount of time because you have another job that you have to get to. They're very understanding, so like they're able to work with you. Next thing I want to talk about is the benefits of working at UPS. I want to talk about the pros and the cons. I'm going to start with the pros because I feel like y'all need to know why you should work at UPS. Pros, I would say, is definitely the benefits. If you're a college student, let's say you go to a community college and you're just trying to work, you're trying to save that money to get an apartment or get a car or whatnot. If that's what your case is, UPS, they pay for your tuition. There's like a whole program that they offer. Basically, they offer to pay for your tuition. They're able to reimburse you the money. If you want to know more about that, don't ask me. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know they told me about that, and that is available to you. Here's the downside of that. If you go to a university, like a non-university, like Westchester University, Penn State, all the extra, Temple, all that, like non-university, they don't do that. They're not gonna pay for your tuition with that. They mostly cover community college and stuff like that. And also another thing, if you get financial aid, you're not allowed to you can't apply for that. They won't give it to you because you already get financial aid. So but it is a great program, and honestly, if you guys are in situations like that and you do need to make money on the extra stuff, you can also work and then they'll help you pay for your tuition. Another pros of working at UPS is that you definitely gonna be getting at least, that's money, it's extra money, honey. It's the money. You're gonna be getting around 200, 300 a week, depending on how many hours you work, and it's extra money, you know. Even though you're gonna be working extra hard and you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, you're gonna feel like you want to quit your first day after your first day. Because I felt like I wanted to quit my first day. I'm telling y'all, I wanted to quit so bad. I was just like, this is not it for me. I can't do this. But as time goes by, you get used to the work, and once that paycheck start hitting, I'm telling you, you're gonna stop complaining because you want that money, right? Also, if you do end up getting like injured during working all this extra stuff, they would pay for your injury. They would pay for your hospital bills if you do get injured on a job. But if you do get injured on a job, I suggest they say that you let the manager know or your supervisor on your shift. Let them know immediately, because when you walk out of that building, that UPS building, and you tell them, oh, I scraped my legs or I fell, something hit my toe is broken, but you already left, they're gonna say, well, did you get that in here or did you get that out there? Which is why when you get injuries and stuff, let them know immediately so that they know and they're able to like pay for your bills and all that extra stuff, you know. That's another benefit. Let's talk about the cons of working there. Number one, the hours. It's hard for you to get hours, and sometimes, yep, hours. It's hard for you to get hours depending on the type of shifts that you have. Another con is that it's a lot of standing. Another con is that you're going to be sweating a lot. Another con is that there is not enough fans or air conditioning. There's no air conditioning. There's fans, but it's not enough. You're gonna be sweating, like I said. And those are the only cons that I can think of right now. Everything else, you know, if you think of any cons, let me know in the comment section. They have a strict dress code that you wear a shirt that's like your shoulders is not out. You're not gonna go to work wearing no tube tops or crop tops or none of that. Make sure you're you can wear shorts, but it gotta be like knee length or whatnot. You gotta wear, yeah, like I said, a shirt that's not showing too much, it's not showing your skin. And honestly, all those things are for your own protection. So, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. Overall, my experience working at UPS was not bad at all, because, you know, I learned, and after a while you get used to it. And you just, if you're a lazy person, it's not the place for you to work at. I'm gonna let you know right now, if you're a very lazy person and you do not like standing for a long period of time, or you can't stand the heat, it is not a place for you to work at. I suggest you go get a different job, because you're gonna be doing all those things. It is not a bad place to work at. People there are super friendly. Supervisors, managers, and everybody, they're all there to help you. If you have questions, they don't know what you're doing, ask them. That's what they're there for. Everybody is super nice. Where I worked at least, that's what they was all nice. Most of the people you end up becoming friends with is the people that you start off with. Sometimes it's not all the time, but yeah, you're gonna make some friends if you do want to make friends. Honestly, there's no point in you trying to make friends, because you're not gonna really be seeing them. You guys gonna be in your own work area. You're working your entire shift. You don't got no time to be chit-chatting. Oh, hey girl, what's up? What you doing today? What you eating for lunch? No, you guys are not gonna be doing none of that. That is everything that I have for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you guys have worked at UPS, and how was your experience working at UPS compared to mine, because I want to know. I just want to know. Let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.